Who would that individual be then? Shannon, do you believe Jimmy Butler was not yelling at Joker?
I don't, because it just doesn't make a whole lot of sense. It was Jokić that he felt put a cheap shot on Morris that ended up putting him out for the rest of the regular season.
He missed 30 games.
Yeah. So, but who else did Jimmy have beef with that night? Prior to that game, looking at the game, I didn't see Jimmy going getting into it with anyone until this incident. So it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. We saw him, yelling what he was yelling. And then, Skip, you remember there was a photo of Jimmy Butler and some of his teammates waiting for Jokić to come out of the locker room. In the tunnel.
The assistant GM, Andy Ellsberg, is standing there trying to hold him off.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's been reported that it might have been an assistant coach. Ain't nobody waiting in no locker, waiting in no tunnel for the assistant coach to come out the dressing room, Skip.
It would depend if something got said, maybe.
Man, I just don't believe it. I believe it was directed at Jokić, and I don't know if he know, but Jokić got two brothers that basically travel with him everywhere.
Well, they jumped on Twitter briefly.
Y'all don't want any type of problem.
What was it? At Jokić Brothers, they responded to Markieff Morris, who was defending his twin brother, obviously, and the Jokić Brothers tweeted, "Your brother made a dirty play first. If you want to make a step further, be sure we will be waiting for you." And then they took it down. I don't know. But I think it's his literal brothers, right?
They are. And you see, they was at the game with the Lakers, and they had Mike Malone talking me up in there like he was a kid. So I don't believe Jimmy, Skip. I don't. He's trying to downplay. It's like, look, that was a pass. That was high-level competition. But I just don't believe that wasn't directed at Jokić.
Okay, so your takeaway the next morning sitting in that seat was one cheap shot.
Yeah, deserved another. Absolutely, yes.
But you got to admit, the second cheap shot was cheaper than the first one.
But, Skip, if you look at Jokić, he's getting ready to throw the ball, and he kind of sideswipes him. That's a good way to get a ligament.
Okay.
And that's what Jokić thought. Hold on. Skip, all you got to do is you want to foul the guy, just run over there and touch him.
Okay, he didn't. It was a hard take foul.
Yes,
because
we'll take this one to your back.
Okay, what's happening is there's 2:39 left in the game, and Denver's up 17, and it felt like they're trying to run it up.
Yes.
Because, to your point, Joker's leading the break. He's going hard, fast up the floor. And Markieff is in the game, kind of in mop-up duty, and he says, I ain't taking that.
Right.
I'm going to stop you in your tracks.
Right.
And he did, and then he's walking away, and I don't think you had any use for this. He gets a run and start and shoves him in the back, and Markieff is not looking.
Good.
Okay.
But Nikola Jokić is not looking at him, and he comes and sideswipes him, Skip.
Okay, but it's not face-to-face. You didn't get even face-to-face.
He didn't hit me face-to-face. I'm dribbling the ball. Hold on, Skip, here's the thing. It's not Nikola Jokic's job to keep the score down. That's Spo's job. You just heap praise on Spo, talking about he's one of the best coaches in the NBA. Well, he keep the damn score down. That's not my job. I'm doing my job. Coach still got me in the game. I'm running this break. I'm Magic Johnson. I'm 7-foot Magic Johnson. Sir, running the break on y'all.
He was. So Markieff went on Twitter after the game, and I quote, tweeted, "Imagine having a 300-pound sloppy fat boy run full speed and make direct contact with your spine." Okay, that was his response to this. Not happy. His twin brother not happy. Jimmy Butler definitely not happy. Okay, now back to Jimmy's quote from yesterday. Jimmy is one guy. Just me, I wouldn't mess with him because I don't think he's a fake tough guy. I think he's a tough guy. I believe he would back up whatever beef you wanted to settle on or off the floor. Okay. I believe he would back it up. When he is yelling, "I'll see your you-know-what" after the game, he would be there if you wanted to be there.
Right.
It's hard for me to believe that he wouldn't own what he was directing at Joker at that moment because, to me, their view of this being an ugly, cheap shot is valid. So, to me, I'm going to take him at his word because I don't know why, unless you tell me he's trying to defuse this going into game one.
Yeah.
But I don't think he needs to defuse because he's not a diffuser. He's usually an escalator.
Right.
With Grant Williams, he is escalating. He's pointing. He's posting the picture of him pointing at Grant Williams on IG. Right?
Skip, it's kind of Skip. Okay, you say it's 2:39 left. The Nuggets are up by 17.
Yep.
It's like, Skip, you remember when somebody was taking a knee and Michael Bennett submarined the guy and tried to get out of there. I said, the next play, I would have took his knee out.
Okay.
Okay, they're like, why you do that? I said, why you do that? You see, we're in a victory formation. All you got to do in a situation like this, Skip, how many times we see guys take the foul? They go just wrap the guy up. They don't shiver him like what Markieff Morris did. They didn't do that. So you expect me, this man could have injured me, but you expect, okay, just take it.
Yeah.
No, you give a dirty shot, you get one back.
Okay, I'm going to give you this, and I gave you this the day after. The book on Joker, his reputation was he's a big softie. Mm-hmm. So I did give him some credit for just saying, I'm not going to take it anymore.
Right.
And even though I would have done it face to face, he did do so. He retaliated in ways I think they weren't expecting him to retaliate.
If we can run that back, Skip, look how close he came to having his knee planted, his right knee planted. Okay. He got it up off the court just in time. Now, if he hits him flush and that knee's planted, look, where do we see the other angle? If we can see the other angle.
Okay. Yeah,
Look, Skip, look at that. Look at his knee buckle.
Okay.
His knee buckled. And you think I'm going to... Woo!
I just see it as a hard take.
He'd have thought I'd have been Ray Lewis.
Okay.
Straight to the floor.
I would like to think that you would have gone face to face, like yelled at him and said, hey, you want some of this?
No, I ain't gonna yell at him because he didn't yell at me, hey, Joke, I'm coming to foul. Hey, I'm going to take foul.
Well,
I'm coming to foul.
At least he went face to face, though.
He comes side to side, so I'm getting you back.
All right. I think you're over defending a guy that you love and Joker.
No. Yeah. Skip, you let the man cheap shot you, and then you like supposed to go face to face.
Well, to his credit, I said he took his pound of flesh. In fact, he didn't mean. He said it was a stupid foul. Jokić apologized after the game. I shouldn't have done it.
Yeah, because he's thinking, he's like, I get thrown out the game. Markieff Morris get thrown out the game. That's not equal.
Okay, but I don't think he knew, sitting there talking to the reporters after the game, he had just put the guy out for 30 games.
Ain't my fault.
He whiplashed him.
He could have changed the trajectory of my career. He blows my knee out, then what? I just want to know. He blows this man's knee out, then what?
Obviously, that's a big problem. I got it, but he didn't.
Well, he did. Well, he okay. Because I just saw him on Brooklyn last year, so this year, so he just fine.
Well, he's bounced from Brooklyn to Dallas.
Okay, so he good.
Afloat.
Okay, so he good then. Okay, everybody good.
He's still collecting a check. He is good. The advantage Jimmy has tonight is I think the whole team still holds on to what happened in that game. You can say for the wrong reason,
right? But
I think they still harbor some bitterness over what happened. I do. And I think it will help motivate them tonight or over however long this series goes against them, because he did knock one of their brothers out of action for 30 games.
I mean, I just refuse. Yeah. I just don't understand how people think one cheap shot and talk about your cheap shot was unnecessary. So was yours.
Okay. All right. So do you think Joker holds any bitterness toward, because Markieff unfortunately is not there anymore, right?
No.
Okay.
No. I ain't got no beef with Miami Heat. The guy that did what he did what he did. I did what I did. I moved on.
All right. Well, I'm going to hang in with Jimmy Butler. If he says there's somebody else he was aiming at with his verbal taunts, his challenge, I'm going to believe there was somebody else who said something to Jimmy, and Jimmy is trying to get back.
Well, is it a situation where you're not mad at the guy that told a joke? You're mad at the person that's laughing?
Yes, like that. Like that.
That happens all the time. Yes. Well, he told a joke. I'm just laughing. What you laughing at? Yeah, he told a joke. It's funny. That's what I'm laughing at.
Yeah, I don't know about the assistant coach, because I'm with you. You got to really go over the edge on that one. You got to cross a line that can't be uncrossed.
Assistant coaches ain't running up on nobody like that. No. Unless it's UD. If UD, okay, all bets are okay. But come on.
Yeah, but UD's on Jimmy's team.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
I know.
If UD was the assistant coach or something like that, I can see that. Skip.
Okay, I got it. Very interesting.
Jimmy Buckets doesn't want to give Joker any bulletin board material that he doesn't have to.
Yeah, he don't want that 40-point triple dub on him. We want that. We want all that. We give you bulletin board. As a matter of fact, you gonna catch us, put it up there. We put it up there.
The Heat bulletin board is full.
Yeah, we put. As a matter of fact, we was in your locker room taping it up.
Really?
Yeah, make sure you see
taping up 5,280 feet.
Nope.
All right, let me jump in here. I want you two to wrestle over whether the Heat are a team of destiny when we come back.
That's a good question.
That's next on Undisputed. Thanks for watching, Undisputed fans. Subscribe here to get the very latest from Skip and Shannon. Plus, go watch a few segments from our other shows on FS1.